go. Let's go. Shout out to Team USA. Holy smokes, everybody. Welcome back to the Olympiad. I am your host, Miss USA. Thank you very much. Oh, so much to recap on this glorious day. I'll tell you this. We had some exciting wins today. And I'm very ecstatic about those wins. So let's go ahead and talk about it. As you can see, men's hockey had a thriller quarterfinals win over Sweden. We're going to talk about that, as well as the men's and women's curling team, give you an update on where they're at, what's going on with them. We also have what do you call it? We also have some medal counts. Mountaineering started, so that was exciting to see. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the Olympics are going on, guys. This is what do you call it? It right now is 8 p.m. here in Eastern Standard Time, but in Italy, it is currently 6 hours from now. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 2 a.m. And in about an hour, they're gonna get ready to wait. What am I talking about? No, around 3 o'clock in the morning, our time, they're gonna be starting their new day of competition. So very exciting, guys. If you haven't done so already, hit that like button on your way in. Shout out to Team USA. Look at that. See, if you didn't see, it's an American flag out of hockey sticks, guys. This is obviously for the 2-time Stanley Cup champs that I have this hat. Appreciate y'all. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button your way in. Much appreciated. Oh man. Let me tell you something. I gotta start from the end backwards. Team USA's men's hockey team had an absolute banger tonight versus Sweden. Talk about making it as hard as possible into getting into the semifinals. Like, you can't even make this stuff up, ladies and gentlemen. It was so insane. I mean, I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was one of the most riveting yet nerve-wracking um games I've ever seen in my life, because listen, I've watched my home team, the Florida Panthers, win 2 back-to-back Stanley Cup championships. They made it to the Stanley Cup playoffs 3 or finals 3 years in a row, winning the last 2. So I understand pressure, but that Olympic pressure, man, it has bitten so many players and athletes in the tuchus this Olympic cycle, like, so much. From figure skating to bobsledding to speed skating to mountaineering. Olympic pressure, it's a real deal, Holyfield kind of a thing. It just, I mean, you could only equate it probably to like a game 7 in the World Series, or a game 7 in the NBA Finals, or like a Super Bowl, but even more, because this time you're not just representing a team that pays your check, you're representing your entire country, your whole country. So it's just a whole other level of insanity that, to me, it really does get a lot of people and it throws them out of whack. But the men's hockey team, oh guys, it just it just felt so patriotic. It felt so patriotic, and I want to see if they allow me to do it, because man, I'm trying to go ahead and get this Come on, man. Put today's stuff in there. Mm, 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 mm. I don't know what's going on here, but might have to do this another way. Anyways, see the full schedule. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to continue to do it this way. It was crazy. Let me pull up ice hockey because that was in a whole other level, man. Team USA. Team USA. Oh my goodness. Let me see if I can share my screen so you guys can see it. Let me tell you something. This is probably the toughest match I saw the men's hockey team deal with. Absolutely has to be the toughest match they have faced so far. And for it to be the quarterfinals and this is what they're doing, yeah, it is tough. So let's go ahead and pull up. Give it a second for it to load, because this thing is live and it takes its sweet time. But we're going to get it because we can. But yeah, it was crazy. So today you had Germany versus Slovakia. Slovakia destroyed Germany 6-2. You had Switzerland versus Finland. Finland edged them out in overtime to win and get into the semifinals 3-2. Then you had Czechia versus Canada. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I thought Canada was going down because remember what I told you guys this past week? In the men's hockey team or hockey, they have Canada as the gold favorites. They were about to lose to Czechia. But with a literal last second goal to tie the match, Canada was able to send it into overtime. There was like 30 seconds left. They scored overtime. They were able to go score again and win the entire game. I mean, I feel bad for Czechia because, man, Czechia was owning Canada. And then you had Sweden and United States. It was probably such a massive defensive type of game because no team, literally none of them, nobody was scoring. It was just nothing but massive, massive, massive amounts of defense. You had some offense, but very defensive led type of game. Shout out to the goalies because the goalies were the ones that really kept it going. They were the ones that kept the what do you call it? They kept them from anybody scoring actually. And the Team USA, we actually had two penalties, two opportunities we had a man advantage and we just couldn't capitalize in those two power plays opportunities that we had. We just couldn't. Don't know why we couldn't. We just couldn't for some reason. We weren't able to capitalize on any of the power play opportunities that we got. And then you had this insanity of a game. We score, I believe, in the second period. Going into the third period, a minute 31 seconds left. The whole time it made me nervous, just like our first Stanley Cup that we won 2 years ago. For the Panthers, I was so nervous because all I was thinking about was kill the clock. Please kill the clock. Please get him out of our zone. Please get him out of our zone. Oh my God, kill the clock. And with a minute 31 second, here comes Sweden and scores the tying run. A goal. I mean, talk about heartbroken. Like you're a minute and a half away from making it into the semifinals, and all you have to do is just keep them off your side. Kill the clock. Yeah, it happened. It was insanity. We go into overtime. in the initial face off. I believe we got it. We weren't able to capitalize back and forth. Now, the cool thing about Olympic game, which I didn't even know, for their overtime, anything prior to the finals or the gold medal match, the overtime is set with only 3 players from each team, and it's a 10-minute period, sudden death. So next goal wins, but you only have 3 players, which actually declutters the ice. You have so much room in that ice. It almost made me even more nervous. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe this. And Hughes, number 43. This week there was about less than 5 minutes left, and there's probably like anywhere between 3 to 4 minutes left. And they're calling him off so he can rest so they can bring somebody else. And he's like, he holds them off. He's like, no, 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 I'm staying. Keeps the puck. Now, this is interesting because he did this 2 times prior and hit the goalie dead center. So the goalie was able to stop that shot on goal. But then on this third one, when he kind of just maneuvered all around the Swedish players, he was not gonna be denied. And interestingly enough, he shot it in the. I was pissed the last time he shot it because I was like, "Bro, stop throwing it to his belly! Like, what are you doing?" He did that twice. On this third time that he threw it, he threw it so fast he just edged out the goalie's glove, and we got the goal, and we ended up winning the match. It was insane. I was like, yeah, like it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. I mean, I lost my voice. I already don't have a voice. I'm like actually recovering, guys. This is why you haven't seen me as much doing Miss Phins, because I'm actually still recovering, and it definitely didn't help that I was screaming like I did in that because my throat hurts. But holy smokes, I was so happy because I'm like, after everything we've put up with, we're about to lose to Sweden. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Absolute insanity. But it was so much unbelievable fun. Oh God. It was so much fun. Nerve wracking, but fun. So you could that's just me. I'm a fan. Can you imagine being one of the players? Man, it's ridiculous. Shout out to you, Revo. Welcome. Hey, what's up, man? Appreciate you coming through. Just good doing our little Olympics recap, obviously. And just so you know, NBC will be doing a full live recap. Let's go, Team USA. They'll be doing a recap now at 8 o'clock where you'll be able to see all the games, all the different sports and all that, and a more condensed setting so you guys can see it in prime time in Milan. Go check that out. That's on NBC. You could also watch the replays on Peacock. But yeah, that was phenomenal. It was probably one of the most nerve-wracking games I've ever watched, besides the Stanley Cup. And that was just the quarterfinal, guys. That wasn't even like it wasn't even it wasn't even like the gold medal match. It wasn't. But I was so excited. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. So you've got this is what we had. Let me share this screen real quick with the men's match. And look at that. As I showed you earlier, in over the first time in Winter Olympic history that 3 quarterfinal games go into overtime. Absolutely amazing. Tomorrow, which I can't flipping wait. You got the bronze medal match for the women's, Switzerland versus Sweden at 8:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then you've got at 1:10 p.m. You've got the women's gold medal match. I'm gonna try to see if I can take my lunch at that time. If I can, I might be able to stream live. I don't know. I can't tell you. All I know is I'm gonna try because yet again it's United States versus Canada. And just so you guys know, a fun fact: Team USA and Team Canada since the beginning of women's hockey in back in 1998, all gold medals have been won by either Canada or US. That's 7 total matches. US have won twice, Canada 5 times. We're looking to bring that puppy back. And by the way, in the preliminaries, the United States already beat Canada 5-0. Hopefully, knock on some wood, you know what I mean? We get those. We get that, for tomorrow's match because we need to get this goal. We need goals. We need golds. But man, oh man, let me tell you, it has been amazing. Like probably one of the funnest things I've ever seen in such a long time. Watching that men's match, it really was. It really was. Um, it was good. It was good. It was good for us. So that was a good day for us. So let's continue. Let me get the other. I don't understand. Thank you. Give me the results for yesterday. Why is this being so dumb? I'm not sure why this isn't working like I need it to, but we're gonna make it happen. No biggie. Okay, so we had the Nordic combine. That's when they're jumping and they're also um they're going up the mountain. So we had that today. That was completed. You had um round 1 completed, round 2 completed, and the winners ended up being where is it? Medals. There it is. Man, I can't believe this, dude. But when it comes to anything and dudettes, anything in mountaineering or alpine or cross country, Norway has just destroyed every other country. It's not even crazy. It is. Rebo says, "Oh, going into curling. Yes, another one. Let's pull up curling real quick. Okay, all teams. Those are the medals. Let's go to curling here. Okay. Ah, man, let me tell you something. The men and the women's curling teams right now are being very disappointing. So let's go into curling. Revo says men's curling needs Norway, Italy, Germany lose tomorrow to make the playoffs. That's insane. Italy beat both the men, US men and women. Germany hasn't been doing too bad. Neither has Norway. So that's gonna be a tall order to try to get um Norway, Italy, Germany to lose tomorrow. But can it happen? Yes, but that's the only way the men's get in. For the women's, it's a little bit different because they have one extra game. Men's right now are 4-3. The women are 5-3. So they still need some help. But if they can win this last session coming up tomorrow, then they should be able to to make it to the playoffs. they should be able to make it to the playoffs. And that's what you want. You want to make it to the playoffs. Now, I'll tell you this. I've been so upset with the men's curling team, man, because right now we have had so many misses and so many points that we were just giving away. Like, I'm still flabbergasted at all the points Team USA men's curling has given up so far. It's ridiculous. It literally makes no sense to me. I think personally, it shouldn't be the way that it is, but it is. Bring back Schuster team. Maybe that's what we have to do. But the men's curling team has been an utter disappointment. Honestly, I don't even think that they're gonna medal. I really do. And that's even if they get an opportunity to go into the playoffs. And as Revo told you, it's very unlikely that all three teams lose: Norway, Italy, and Germany. I don't see that happening. And that's what I'm afraid of the most. Like, this is the men's. Like, I don't see I don't see all three of them losing. That's why I'm nervous. Could it happen? Absolutely. Do I think it will? I don't think all three of them will. That's the problem. You might have two out of the three that might lose. But I just don't think all three of them will win. And that's where we're kind of stuck. Which is a bummer because, man, initially we were doing good, but now we've had 3 straight losses for Team USA. That's crazy. 3 straight losses? Mm-mm. And it's not even like they've been playing so bad. It's just they're not tightening up. They're letting go of too many points too early in in the sessions, in the ends. The first ends, they're actually giving up too many points, too easy points, and not maximizing whenever they have to hammer. So, um, yeah, they're giving away too many points. But we gotta wait and see. We gotta wait and see. Hopefully, no, today, let's see. So you got Switzerland that's gonna be playing Italy. Canada's gonna be playing Norway. I think Canada could beat Norway, so that's one of them. Germany and China. I don't know, man. China has been kind of good and decent. So we have to hope that these three lose tomorrow. Italy, Norway, and Germany. If they do, and you see here 3:05 a.m., that's 3:05 Eastern Standard Time. Then yes, then we might have a shot because as you can see here, this is the semifinals, man. It's the semifinals. And I'm right there with you. Gave up too many steals. Dude, we gave up so many steals. Even in the women's side. This is not just the men's. When the women's faced Italy, Italy up to that point didn't have not one steal. We gave up 4 straight steals. We had to hammer in the first 6 ends. Like, what is going on here? And if you guys are wondering what is Miss USA saying? Simple. So in curling, um they are the matches are called sessions. Within those sessions, they have periods or yeah, periods. And those periods are called ends. There's 10 of them. Whoever has a hammer means that they get to go last in throwing their stones. Each team, whoever gets the hammer, the opposing team gets to choose which stones they want to use, whether red or yellow. And if you have the hammer, you have the advantage because you get to go last. But if the team that doesn't have it and they get the points, that's called a steal. And both the men's and women's were just giving up steals left and right in the last 2 days. It's crazy. And you can expect us to win. So to try to get into the semifinal, it's gonna be real tough, man. It's gonna be real tough. Could it happen? Maybe, but it's gonna be real tough. Then you got the women's, believe session 11. We're going up against Switzerland at 8:05 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know if I'll be up for that, but hey, it is what it is. We still need assistance in order to make it to the semifinals as well. I forget who that we have to be. I know Italy. If Italy loses, I think that that's a plus for us. And I believe if who is it, Japan or China? I think there's two teams that we need. I think Italy is one of them. If Italy loses, then we should be in a good standing to be able to make it. But hey, we gotta wait and see. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, Revo. Sorry, let's continue, guys. That was it. We had even more things go on this year. We had snowboarding happening as well. Um let me let me go all sports. Not today. Like, let's go. There you go. We had short track skiing that happened as well. Um, Korea won gold in the women's 3000 relay. Italy silver. Canada bronze. In the men's 500, the Bois won gold, and then the brothers, the Tawat brothers, silver and bronze. Shout out to them for winning that. Man, we got a penalty in the women's 3,000-meter relay. We knocked ourselves out. It was bad. I saw it and I was like, I can't believe this is happening. But it happened, ladies and gentlemen. It absolutely happened. So that's a short track. What else? Okay. In hockey, I already told you. Curling, we just went over. In snowboarding, red Gerard. First run, second run, third run. So in the men's snowboarding slopestyle final, at least Cantor won a bronze for us. Thank God. But I'm gonna tell you the cool thing about the slopestyle snowboarding is that they have rails at the top, but they also have different jumps throughout the entire run. I'll tell you this: it was highly controversial, the judging, because even the commentators were like, "What's going on?" Like, the level of difficulty of the jumps from these. Let's go with the women's first, and let me see if I can find the women's. There it is. Our ladies were throwing it down. They were throwing it back. They were going up, down, all around, all of it. And they were still okay. They were still doing good during the rail part at the beginning of it. But it was highly controversial when Murasi from Japan, who only did two 720s at the very end, ended up getting the highest score. When our ladies were throwing 1600, 980s. So yeah, the fact that our girls they got such low results, even the commentators were like, this, I just don't understand what these judges are looking for, because There's no way you're going to have I mean, the ladies, our US ladies were doing so much better. But unfortunately, they weren't given, excuse me, hit that like button, guys. They weren't given the points that they should have. Um, Same thing happened with the men's side. And I'm not gonna lie, I mean, I'm not trying to call controversy or nothing, but it is kind of crazy when you had gold medal performance and they got 44 points. Like, nah, I'm sorry. Not sorry. So I don't know who got paid. I don't know who, whatever, but to me, they got robbed. Our women got robbed. 1,000% got robbed. You're not about to lie to me and tell me when these ladies were throwing it down and basic jumps. We're getting higher degree of points. Clearly, I'm telling you right now, there's gonna be an investigation. I'm sure somebody's gonna be talking about it because them judges, even for the men, like right now, if you're watching on NBC, they're doing the men's slope style replay, which is dope because you get to see all the different jumps, all the different rails and things like that. So it's kind of nice. But even for the guys, like they're using the rails. They're having some massive tricks in their jumps, but they're not getting the point scored. So I'm not trying to say nothing, but maybe I am, maybe I'm not. It's a conspiracy, and I think it's BS. That's all I'm saying. Oh, like our people, they work really hard to be able to do this, and I'm not saying that just because we're America we should. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. But ain't no way you're gonna convince me that our guys weren't doing as good as they could. So yeah, no, no, not at all. Not I'm not gonna believe that. Now let's go into the biathlon. This was rough. France, they won another gold medal. So did Sweden, won silver. Norway, yet again, another medal in the women's 4x6 kilometer relay. And the biathlon, they're going up the mountains. This is part of mountaineering, just so you guys know. And then they prone position on the floor. Then you've got, they go around again, and then they standing, and they. So, yeah, that was fun. That was fun. And alpine skiing. Now I haven't seen it, but our girl allegedly did good. So yeah. Um, and there she is. Golden Michaela Schifrin, I told you, and the women's slalom ended up getting the gold medal match, the fastest run time, 51.97 seconds. Shout out to her. I know she was looking for gold and she got it. I didn't get a chance to see it. I'm gonna catch the replay. But you guys should too. I mean, I think this is cool. These are the heavy hitters. The honestly, the athletes that we wanted to see. She's a big timer, multiple time Olympian. And I'm happy for her. I'm very happy for her. Let me see the women's skiing. They're saying that it's still going on, but I thought this finished already. Okay, yeah. And the women's aerial, here it is. It's another one. Another one. I can't even. What we doing? That's it. Now the women's aerial, just so you know, those are the people that are going down the mountain with their straight legs. Then they and do some trick or whatever, and then they land, but they gotta look like straight, like literally just straight down, and then and then land straight again. That scoring was sus as well. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Look, I'm gonna ride for my team, Team USA, always, but that was sus. But shout out to China, they got gold and bronze, and Australia got silver. Super sus though. I don't care what anybody tells me. Super sus. In bobsledding, let's see. The 4-man training. Oh, I didn't even get to see this. Oh no. Oh, I don't even want to see the last one. Okay. The women's 2-man. Okay, okay. Heat 3 completed. Oh, snap. That means heat 4. Okay. Okay. I believe we got I don't see a little. We gotta see where the gold matches are at, but hey, we gotta see. Look, the Jamaican bobsled team. Yes, people. You also have Liechtenstein. I always go extra ham on that one because I don't know. It's just always fun to say Liechtenstein. What up, Dad Dean in the building? Welcome to the Olympiad, sir. Appreciate you. Yeah. We got Trinidad and Tobago following in Jamaica's footsteps. We got Israel in the building. Okay, let's go. Let's go. So you got a lot of cool teams, like Liechtenstein. Like, come on, man. Brazil, even Brazil. So and then your typical, everybody does it. That's the bobsled team. Let me see what and figure skating. I don't think they have figure skating. Yeah, okay. Not today. Why aren't they showing? Oh, the figure skating hasn't done it already. Cross country skiing, yeah. The team free spirit now. Okay, we qualified number 1 and didn't even place in the women's free sprint. We had it, man. We were in the silver position, but that last lap just gave up. Had nothing left, man. Had nothing left. But shout out to the men's team sprint free final. We got silver in that. Nobody had us winning. And we almost had gold. We were neck and neck with Norway, but nah, we didn't. We ended up not winning. So that was kind of a bummer. So let's go over the medal count, guys, because obviously, who doesn't want to know about the medal counts? Here it is, peeps. So right now, with 33, 33, 33 total medals. This is insane, man. They're about to go triple double digits. They're about to have a triple double right now, Norway. They're just destroying everybody. 15 gold medals. That's also the most by any country right now. 8 silvers, 10 bronze. In second place, Italy with 26 total medals, 9 gold, 5 silver, and 12 bronze. That's the home nation. Then you got in third place, you got Team USA with 7 golds. Thank God. Another gold. Jeez. 11 silver and 6 bronze. We just keep getting Phil Mickelson. And if you know anything about golf, you know who Phil Mickelson is. Yeah. A little Phil. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. What is the latest U.S. competition? Well, I'm gonna go over the schedule for tomorrow in a second here. Just want to finish real quick with the medal count. You got France topping it off the top five with 17 total medals, 6 gold, 7 silver, 4 bronze, and the Netherlands with 15 total medals, 6 gold, 7 silver, and 2 bronze. So, hey, 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 hi. We've got some fun stuff coming up this today. I'll tell you that. Let me see. Oh, shout out to Michaela Schifrin winning us that goal that we needed because we were stuck for 3 days straight with only 6 goals, and she brought home that last gold. Yeah, girl, get it. Woo! And the women's slalom. That's what I'm talking about. It's so beautiful. Okay. Let me start sharing so I can go ahead and find this schedule real quick because I don't know. This Olympic website has been acting up today. Well, let me see if I can find it for us. Yes, give me the schedule. Dang. I think that so many people are on the website right now that it's going super slow. Which it happens. It happens. Okay, now, just so you guys know, in Italy, it's already the 19th. It's already Thursday for them. Okay. So let's get her done. Let me show you this. Hey, 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 hey. Okay, so we can go ahead and see the schedule for today. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It is 2 o'clock. It's 2:42 a.m. in Italy right now. Love that. Okay. So we start off Thursday, or aka tomorrow's day, with, let me make it one more bigger. Hopefully it'll still work. Yes, it does. We started with the men's curling round robin session 12. This will determine who goes into the semifinals, ladies and gentlemen. As Revo said earlier, Team USA for the men's, they need Norway, they need Italy, and they need Germany to all lose in order for them to have an opportunity to make it to the semifinals. I don't know. But you got Sweden and versus Czechia. Then you've got Italy versus Switzerland. You got China versus Germany. And then last but not least, you got Norway versus Canada. Then we got the Nordic Combined Team Spirit trial run at 3:10 a.m. Check that out. We got the ski mountaineering. So I apologize to Joe. Yesterday, mountaineering is starting, so I didn't see it in the schedule, so I thought it already happened, but part of it did happen. Now the rest of it is going on. So you got the women's sprint heats going on at 3:50 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then you've got the 4-man official training for bobsled. Heat 3 and Heat 4. Okay. Then we got the more team spirit Nordic combined. The men freestyle skiing, the half pipe. That should be a lot of fun. I love the half pipe stuff. Snowboarding though is my favorite. Bar none. Burn on. Then you got the men's ski mountaineering for you. You got the men's freestyle skiing half pipe run 2. Then the women's ski mountaineering semifinals. the sprint, and the men's semifinal. And at 7:55 a.m., you're gonna have the women's ski mountaineering sprint final. It's a medal match. Medal match to determine who's gonna win gold, silver, yada yada. You also have the women's bronze game. Now, this one I'm super excited for because that means tomorrow you get to see the Team USA's women's hockey team later on in the day. So let's go over that. You also have the men's speed skating, 1500 meter at 10:30 a.m. That is a gold medal event. The figure skating, women's single skating, the free skating. So remember yesterday we had the short program for the ladies. Now this is it. To determine who wins the gold, silver, and bronze. And yes, all of these times that I'm mentioning are Eastern Standard Times, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. These are all Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to catch the women's free skate, you have to watch it at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You also have the men's semifinals for curling at 1 o'clock. And then at 1:10, the match we've been waiting for. The U.S. women's take on the Canadian women's hockey team for the gold medal game. Winner takes all. And I can't wait to destroy Canada. It's like a must, you know what I mean? Especially in hockey. And the ladies are here to kill it. Absolutely. You also have the women's half pipe freestyle skiing as well to end the night or end the day, if you will. And that's tomorrow's schedule. I think the highlighted stuff that I'm gonna be looking at, definitely the women's hockey game. A must. That's a must watch. That'll be tomorrow at 1:10. The second must watch, the women's figure skating, the freestyle skates. This will determine who wins gold, silver, or bronze. And well, of course, shout out to Team USA, baby, the Stars and Stripes. Let's go. Um, that's the other thing that I'm gonna be watching the most. Yeah. Excuse me. The curling, I'm all right. The women's round robin, I'll probably catch the replay because I don't think I'll be able to make it at 8 a.m. because there's gonna be a Misfits episode tomorrow morning. I want to get you guys' I want to give my reaction to a few things that have happened as well. So tomorrow morning we're gonna be doing another show. How did the ladies do in the short program for ice skating? Oh my god, it was a heartbreaker, dude. Absolute heartbreaker for the women's short program. You had to Alyssa Liu. Shout out to her. Right now she's in the bronze position. You have two Japanese women right now in the gold and silver. But then you also had Amber Glenn, who just completely missed one of her rotations in her short program. Lost 7 points that were a potential. It could have been a potential up to 10, maybe even 11 points that she could have received. She lost 7 points. Where she finished her program, she got 60, she got 67. Has she completed that one element, she would have ended up with a just above 74.39 or something like that. And it would have put her in fourth place. Just behind Liu. But yeah, she went from honestly fourth, potentially being fourth in striking distance for a gold medal, all the way down to eighth. and she's 11 points behind. I don't care how many degrees of difficulty she has in her technical program. She's not going to have enough points to make up 11 points plus whatever extra the other ladies are going to have when in their long program. So essentially, she's out of medal contention unless something drastic happens, which you never know. It did happen with the men's s- uh, figure skating, where Ilya Melanin went from number one all the way down to eight. Didn't even place, wasn't even top five. It was a complete choke. Complete choke. She just yet again choked her way into having that, which was honestly very frustrating. As a fan of figure skating, like there's certain things that I really love watching in the Winter Olympics. Snowboarding, one of them. I'm not even gonna lie, not even hockey. I didn't really ever care about hockey like that. Like I cared that Team USA is doing good, but nothing like snowboarding for sure. Figure skating. That's my jam. Because I don't ever get to see that. So figure skating, snowboarding, curling, now hockey with the way the ladies are destroying everybody. And the fact that my favorite NHL player, um, Kachuk, Matthew Kachuk, the older one, that plays for the Panthers. I'm like, okay, I'm invested in Team USA's hockey team this time. Michaela Schifrin, definitely one of the alpine skiers that I wanted. Lindsey Vaughn was the other one that I wanted to see. Chloe Kim in snowboarding. Unfortunately, she came in second in the women's half pipe. That kind of sucked because she would have been the first woman, actually the first snowboarder to win 3 straight Olympic goals, and she missed it by like 5 points actually. She her first run was ridiculous. She got 88 point something. Her second run she fell, and in the third one I believe she fell as well. So she had to go with her first run, which she laid some pipe. She was like 6 points ahead of everybody else. But there's one other lady that did better. I don't even remember what country she was from. Because again, I'm worried about my team and Chloe Kim. But it is what it is. We'll see. Should be a lot of fun. But there you have it, guys. That's the schedule for tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. Tomorrow night we'll do another recap, giving it to you. If you want to catch all of these awesome stuff right now, NBC does have a recap. You could also watch on Peacock as well as USA. Because even though you might be seeing it, you didn't get to see it live. All these man, it's like seeing it too. And to me, I never cared about seeing it live, only because now I get an opportunity to watch it. But before, I was like, I was okay watching the replay because I didn't know. I avoided everywhere. No spoilers, just so I could see it. So right now, after this, I'm gonna go watch Michaela Schifrin on her amazing Olympic gold medal run in the women's slalom. And you guys can go ahead and do the same. Anyways, this is Miss USA. Signing off, guys, from the Olympiad. I appreciate all you guys coming through. Please do me a favor, hit that like button, share, subscribe, let everybody else know. Tomorrow morning, you're going to get some more of Miss Phins, where we're going to be giving you my reaction to what happened, how the season ended, man, the Super Bowl, all that good stuff, and some updates that happened in the Miami Dolphins organization. The moves, ooh, and some thank yous as well. So appreciate all of you guys for coming through. Again, man, it's been phenomenal and awesome. So thank you guys. Take care, and as always, bye-bye. USA, USA.